India and Canada have had a diplomatic face-off. Their diplomatic ties might be strained at this time, but the two countries are still holding strong for now in terms of their economic links and trade ties. But the question only is, for how long will that last? New Delhi ordered the expulsion of 6 Canadian diplomats on the 14th of October and announced the withdrawal of its High Commissioner to Canada, along with other targeted diplomats. This comes after Canada labelled certain Indian diplomats as persons of interest in an investigation into the killing of Khalistani activist Hardeep Singh Nijjar. India quickly fired back, calling those actions part of Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's vote bank politics. Now, Canada's diplomats have been asked to leave India by the 19th of October. And according to reports, Canada's actions were based on what they described as evidence of ongoing violent criminal activity linked to the Indian government. But despite these diplomatic blows, experts say trade and investment between the two countries may not immediately feel the impact. Canadian pension funds have invested over $75 billion in sectors like infrastructure, renewable energy and financial services in India, making the country the 4th largest recipient of Canadian Foreign Direct Investment, or FDI, by the end of the year 2022. Now, Canada also plays a crucial role in India's agricultural sector. It is one of the world's largest producers of potash, an essential component in fertilizers, and a major exporter of pulses like lentils and peas to India. The head of the India Pulses and Grains Association has pointed out that it's too soon to tell how these political tensions will impact the trade of these two important commodities. But then, any policy shifts could have serious consequences. Moreover, on the request from Canadian government in February 2021 for COVID-19 vaccines, India approved the export of 2 million Covishield vaccines to Canada under a commercial agreement between Serum Institute of India and Verity Pharmaceuticals of Canada. Now, while trade with Canada makes up only a small part of India's overall external trade, India exporting about $3.85 billion and importing $4.55 billion worth of goods from Canada for the last financial year. While the proposed Free Trade Agreement, or FTA, talks between the two countries have been on hold since September 2023 due to political concerns again. Now, with over 600 Canadian companies operating in India and Indian companies growing in sectors like tech and steel in Canada, there's still immense business potential between these two countries. But with diplomatic tensions rising, will these trade ties continue to thrive? And if they do, for how long